We're gonna play some basic intermediate Golf Clash today. I'm gonna play Tour 7 with a brand new account that I've been playing on vacation. I've been away for about 3 weeks. But before I started that, I thought I should explain what we're going to be doing for people that are starting in Tour 6, Tour 7. So just to talk about the fundamentals of Golf Clash. So I want to talk about how do you hit your spot when you're trying to land your ball at a specific spot. So say you had your spot and we're trying to hit over here. So we actually end up moving our target here because the wind is coming this way. So that we understand. So what I wanted to talk about was how we accomplish that so that we can hit that spot. So the first thing we need to know is that in Golf Clash, the target or the way it's programmed is the game programs your shot after your pull, your final destination of your pull. So it probably knows you're going to make a hole in one by the time you hit your ball, hopefully perfect, and it's all programmed in there from where you last had your target. So one thing we know is that, as we said, if the wind comes this way, coming towards you, or headwind, you're going to move your target this way. And that if the wind was coming behind you, tailwind, you're going to need to move your target this way, right? But in Golf Clash, you need to pull on. You don't pull the same amount. The wind affects the ball more in headwind than in tailwind. So in headwind, if the wind is coming from this direction, you actually need to pull more than if the wind was coming from behind. So you would pull here, or if it was the same length, right? If it was the same exact strength of wind, you would need to pull to account for the tailwind, but not quite as much as in headwind. So what does that look like? So if you're going to do that, you would need to, if you're going to pull in, if you had tailwind, say tailwind was this distance, then you would pull your target, right, to compensate for the wind. But if I had the same length, same strength of wind in headwind, make that about the same length, you would then need to pull you need to pull much more because the wind affects the ball more in headwind. And then if you had tailwind, let me try to make the same amount. That's about the same. You would then need to move your ball, but not more so than you would in crosswind, but not as much as a headwind movement. So there's something that I call the pull circle. So if you were to pull your ball in all wind directions, so say the wind came from this direction, I'm going to try to make all the same strength. You would then pull here. If the wind came headwind, you need to pull much stronger there. If it was tailwind, same strength, you need to pull more, but not quite as much as headwind. And then same thing is here. If the wind was coming this direction, double arrows. All right. So in the end, you kind of have this circle being drawn here where you end up pulling your ball, right? So we can see there'll be this kind of, you could draw a shape of what I call the pull circle. And what the pull circle would look like, it would look like an egg. You'll have you're gonna pull to here in crosswind. Same distance, but you can pull a little more in tailwind. Same distance as crosswind, you can pull a lot more in headwind. So you're gonna get this shape, this ellipse, right? And this ellipse, oh, that wasn't the greatest ellipse, but I'm trying my best here. It's basically, it's gonna look like an egg shape. So you're gonna pull more in headwind, and you're gonna pull not quite as much in tailwind, and even less so in crosswind. So in crosswind, you're gonna move a certain amount, tailwind a little more, and headwind even more, which gives you the shape of this pull circle, which is the egg. So say I were to pull this one distance, a unit of 1 crosswind, you probably would need something like 1.2, and maybe this way you might need like 1.1 to 1.5. So all I'm basically saying, about 15% this way, 20% more this way than crosswind. So that's it. That's the pull circle, generally what you need to do in Golf Clash to get back to your landing spot. Okay. And let me erase this. There are things that affect how long the ball, and how much the ball gets moved. And basically the fundamental is, it's how long the ball stays in the air. That's the main thing that affects how much the ball moves. So if you're only hitting a short distance, the wind will push it back, this much. But if you're hitting a much longer distance, it's not going to move the same distance. It's going to move a lot more. In fact, it might move like that, right? Because the ball is in the air longer, the wind has more time to act on it. That even means for things like this, where you're hitting to a different height. So say your ball is here. I'm looking sideways now, and your ball is here on a tee, but you're trying to hit down to a lower level. Or same thing here, your ball is on a tee, and you're trying to hit something to a higher level. The ball stays in the air much longer going downhill than it does uphill. Because it's in the air longer, the wind pushes it more, the ball moves more. When you're trying to hit uphill, it's not in the air as long. It doesn't move as much as it will downhill. So more downhill, level ground, tee to level ground. So it goes not as much, moves a little bit, and moves more, right? That's basically it, when you have changes in elevation. So that's how that works there. So how do you know? So that's all great, but how do you know how far or to move your ball for the wind? Well, somebody, I don't know who, but over a long time, I'm kind of skipping. I'll hop back to what I was saying before. How do you know how far the ball is going to move? Well, somebody developed this formula. It's the 3 minus A over 50 formula. And what that gives you is something called a wind per ring. So every club has different accuracy. Accuracy, all that really means is if you have a low accuracy club, and they mark the accuracy from 0 to 100. If you have 50 accuracy, the bullseye is much bigger. And if you had 100 accuracy, it's much smaller. If you had a 10 accuracy, it would be really big. And that's how that works. So if you had a 50 accuracy club, you would just go put the accuracy number there, you divide it over 50, and so your WPR, your wind per ring, will be 2. What does that mean? That means for every 2 miles per hour for this 50 accuracy club, you need to move 1 ring. So 2 mile per hour wind per ring. Yeah, if you had 4 miles per hour, and it's a 2 WPR, and you had 2 miles per hour, well, you gotta move 2 rings. And that's basically that. So that's the ring system. You're just gonna move. Let me erase this. But one other thing to know is that some people have a hard time with wind per ring. I do myself. So instead, you can do it as rings per wind. And rings per wind is simply the inverse of wind per ring. So if I had a 2 WPR, I would have a 1/2 or a 0.5 ring per wind, right? So this is to me, it's a little easier. So if you had 2 miles per hour, for every 1 mile per hour, you move half a ring. So if it was 2 miles per hour, you move 1 ring. It's the same thing, it's just inversed. If it was 4 miles per hour, you'd move 2 rings, right? So that's a WPR. RPW, so rings per wind. So that's how you know how far to pull. There are a lot of calculators that do it for you. There's websites that do the calculation for you. You can program it yourself. It's all well established already, and that tells you how much rings to move to affect the wind. I'm going to hop back again just to about a couple of things on your pull circle and the Golf Clash mechanics and how it affects your shot. And one is this. If the wind is coming in this direction, well, let me take that back. Let me go back. If the wind is coming in pure headwind, here's your X. The wind's coming in, that's where you're starting. Well, you're going to move your target this way, right? And if the wind is tailwind, you're going to move your target, right? The same direction that the wind is coming from. Same thing here. If the wind is coming this direction, you can move your target the same direction as the wind. If the wind is, let's say the wind is coming in that direction. Oh, sorry, that's the same as the left. Basically, for a straight headwind, a straight crosswind, you're going to pull your ball or move your target in the same direction as the wind. There's a little wrinkle, and you won't have to worry about it too much later when you start to play Golf Clash, but in headwinds at an angle, let me get rid of all these arrows. And then put my X back. And that is if the wind is coming in this direction, not straight, not pure tailwind, not pure headwind, not pure crosswind, you need to move your target at a slightly different angle. So if the wind comes in this direction, you have to move it at a slightly different angle. If the wind comes in this direction, tailwind at an angle, again, slightly different direction. And if it came for that one, you need to do a slightly different direction. It's just the fundamentals of golf. That's what happens. The ball is not moved quite in the direction of that wind arrow. And it's pretty easy to figure out what you need to do. And that simply is this. If this is your target line, you always pull just a little close. You pull closer to the target line. Just a little closer. Just a little closer. Yeah. The extremes of it are in between the crosswind and the tailwind. Okay. That's something that's happening in Golf Clash. That's one of the mechanics that's going on. Okay. And then the last thing I want to cover is, so even though you're hitting the ball, now you can hit your spot, right? So you hit your spot, you have your X out there, you have your target, your ball is over here. The wind, we see the wind, it's coming from this direction, so we pull in that direction and we do it perfect. The ball flies, the wind pushes it back, we compensate perfect, and we hit our target exactly. That's still not the end of it. Because you're not just trying to hit the spot. The goal of Golf Clash isn't to hit your very first spot where it lands, or it'll be lawn darts. So, because we're trying to get it in the hole where the flag is, right? But if you hit a straight shot, well, that's pretty easy, right? Your ball will hit your target, so you compensate for a target, and the ball will bounce, boom, in the hole every time. But when the ball is turning in the air, oops, I'm gonna put my hole back. Let me put a better. There's a hole. Here's my flag. Now you got the ball coming, but now it's turning, right? Because the wind is pushing it. Because you moved your target here, now you hit towards your target, the wind blows it back. And I hit my target, it's gonna go in the hole, but no, because the ball is now kind of going off at an angle in that direction and you missed the hole. So if you intend to hit the spot you're aiming at, you need to offset that ball guide. So from what you see on the ball guide, so you actually need to, when you set up, have your ball guide pointed here, because you know that it's gonna land at your spot because you figured that out correctly. But then you need to compensate a little more this side in the way the ball was moving so that you can get it going towards the hole, right? You need to offset your ball guide. Now you don't have to. Some people will say, well, I'm gonna plan so that I move it and I want my land over here. I'm gonna plan it so that I move my target more. I don't want to hit my spot. I want to hit away from my spot, so it lands here, and that it continues right into the hole. Well, you could do that too, but the problem is sometimes there might be like a trap or a rough or some trap or something that you don't want to hit. So you need to offset your ball guide. But the problem is, when you have lower level clubs, you can't really see your ball guide all that well. You don't get the greatest ball guide. So ball guides have a rating. 1 means you get one bounce and some change there. 2 will get you you'll see the second bounce. 3 is you see the third bounce, and 4 is you see the fourth bounce, and 4.5 means you get a little left over. By the time it's after the first bounce, it's kind of rolling already. But that's what I want to show, is that it's kind of like a Russian doll for the ball guide. After the first bounce, say this is the first bounce, boom, first bounce. You'll see the second bounce. All bounces after that are kind of contained in the same length. Kind of works like that, where you don't. So the third bounce would be here. I guess so. I guess the third bounce will be here. So that'd be the third bounce, and then maybe the fourth bounce will be right here. Kind of decays, yeah, and then you get the roll. So when you have a limited ball guide and you can only see it to right about here, well, you can kind of figure it out. You can kind of see, okay, you can kind of look at the arc and kind of guess it's going to land, and you can kind of in your mind then kind of judge how far it's going to go. Of course, this only matters if you're don't put a lot of backspin or a lot of topspin. So if there's basically no spin, that's kind of how the ball guide works. And let me get this out of the way. So now that we know how to look at or think about in the head where the ball guide's going to end up, there's one other thing. So that, how do I know how much to offset the ball? So here's a flag. How do I know how far to offset the ball guide? Well, there's kind of a rule. You'll see on the green, there's these squares, these grids. You see these green grids, right? On the green, they're trying to replicate how it looks like when you mow grass on a real golf course. So what people have found out, and they figured out that for every 4 miles per hour of wind, it's going to push the ball guide after the first bounce, where it ends up at, but not after the first bounce, where it ends up at about 1 green square, right? So 1 green square is about 4 miles per hour, 2 will be 8, but it gets a little more complicated as you get into higher and higher tours. So this will be for 1 green square, this will be 8. It's kind of like 10 here. 12 is like right around here. It's about 4.5-ish, 5, and 16 is huge. 16 is like, I don't know, it's a lot of squares, 7 squares or somewhere around there. And it all depends. It's very dependent on a lot of different factors. It's just an extremely rough estimate. But so now you can look at the ball guide, you can compensate for the push, which is called the secondary wind effect. And let's see, that's basically it, except for one last thing. Remember, I said that the Golf Clash is programs are shot not from where you want the ball to land, because your target is here resting, but where you move your target to. So if I move my target in this direction to account for the wind, and now my target is over here, this is where, right here is where Golf Clash programs the shot, right? It programs it where you end up at, but as we saw, we don't, sometimes even on your pull, you're gonna pull to a different elevation. So now I'm gonna side view again. Now this is my landing spot, the X, side view. Say I was to pull, and as I pull, I end up pulling to a lower level, right? That's gonna affect your shot too, because it's programmed. Ball guide Golf Clash programs the shot from where you end your pull at. So since it's at a lower level, it's going to land shorter. It's going to land much shorter than what you think it was, because your ball flight is going to go, oh, well, you know what? Let me do this again. This is going to be hard to draw it this way. Okay, so you have where you want to land, but now you pull, and you pull to a lower level, side view again. So the ball, you're thinking the ball is going to land here, but since you pull to a lower level, the ball's coming in, and because since it's programmed after the pull, but you're trying to land at the upper level. Since you pull to the lower level, now you end up shorter than what you intended. So if you pull to a lower level, you're going to need to add more power, and if you pull to a higher level, it's the same thing. All right, so the ball is coming here, but you want it to actually end up at this level, so it goes much farther than what you think. So when you pull to a higher level, you need to not hit it quite as far. If you pull to a lower level, you need to add more power or make some adjustment. Okay, and that's basically it. So that's what we're going to be doing. All these fundamentals, everything that I've talked about right here, we'll go ahead, we'll play, and I'll talk about it as we go. Okay, well, after that discussion about Golf Clash mechanics, let's get some play-ins and use those ideas that we talked about. We're going to play Tour 7. I'll play with this account. I just started this brand new account I started while I was on vacation. I just started a new one, so this is about 3 weeks old. The clubs we'll be playing with will be Extrema 6, the Guardian 5, Goliath 6, Thorn 5. Yeah, and I'll be using the calculator, but I won't be using the wind direction model. This is the Ultimate Golf Clash calculator. We're gonna only use it as a basic calculator, so no wind direction. We're only use 0. So this will be the elevation where I enter here. Powerball 0, we'll be playing with a Marlin. Here's the clubs that we talked about: Extrema 6, Guardian 5, Goliath 6, Thorn 5. And this is where we'll put the elevation. The wind direction will always be set as crosswind. In all wind directions models, there's not many of them. The base is the 3 minus A over 50 model that we just talked about. So we're just playing it as all crosswind. And we'll make adjustments for headwind by adding extra, by putting 20% more for around there for headwind, and maybe 15% more for tailwind. And then crosswind will be at 0. And that's on top of any elevation changes from where we hit the ball to where we land. And the sliders will be min at 0, mid 50%, or max. And you can see here this also has the max, mid, and min on this here for all the clubs. So this will be the max. It's the mid amount of rings to pull and the min amount of rings to pull. And yeah, that's pretty much it. I'll generally be looking here right at these numbers. These will be they'll change. You'll see it'll be the max, the mid, and the min, based on what slider input. I could just look at this side as well, but I'm so used to looking at this number. Everything else you can ignore. This is the wind direction to pull. If we're something other than crosswind, but we're gonna just use a very, very basic calculator. This is basically numbers that you can on a piece of photo paper, and that'll work too. Do some basic calculations there. But yeah, let's get going. Tour 7, and let's see how it goes. Hopefully we can make good use of the information we talked about. So let's see. This is what we got. Okay. Yeah, so Tour 7 is the first tour that starts at mid-tees. So, and I pretty much maxed out. Okay, this one I'm gonna actually pull for this, so I'm gonna go with a quarterback. I'm a little worried about, scared of trying to go to the right side and hit that tiny little fairway. So I'm just gonna lay up on the left. Yeah, because my rough iron is, what is that? Nirvana. What am I doing here? Oh, I chose the wrong QB. This account. Nirvana 4. I don't know if I have enough distance to make it to the green if I hit it in the rough. So I'm just going to lay up to the side. I'll play this at about 5%. Depending on the wind, let's see the wind direction. Yeah, I'll play at a 5%. I'll switch to the QB. Yeah, that's a little bit good. Okay. And 5.8. 5.8 at max, so 5.4. I want to end up just to the left and short of that first left coconut tree, so I'm going to back up just a little bit. I think that's where I want to go. Oh, we'll try 5.4. So 5.4. And then a little bit of left curl. Shouldn't hurt me. Okay, let's see what we got. Hopefully I'm away from the trees. We'll see. I might have to giant hook around the tree. So, down. Still don't know quite where to lay up on this hole. If you go past that beginning fresh tree, now then you become in an alley of trees. So you're kind of restricted going left and right.
Great shot!
If you're short of the first tree, you're kind of unlimited on a hook to the left. And I think I have to hook with this wind.
Nice on!
Coming from right to left. So the elevation will be about 0, so I'll put 0 there. See, so we got this tree, yeah, right there. So I'm gonna hook around that. 90.75 at max, so 4.9. I'll pull a little more than 4.9. I'll do about 50%. So I'm gonna pull up. So I'm gonna need another 75% maybe into OP. Try that over. Try that over.
Perfect
Trying to get
shot.
around that trees. Okay. So I was going there, as I was kind of moving, I'm pulling up into OP. What I'm trying to do is make it so my ball guide can be shorter, doesn't run so much. So the only way it can be shorter is that you need to be farther up. Because if I make my ball guide short and then go back, I'm going to not reach the green. So to make a short ball guide that can reach the hole, you got to land farther up. Checking for glitches here. That's okay.
Perfect shot. Birdie.
So on that guardian shot, so I'm about into 50% OP, seeing where I need to actually end up. But I know the wind isn't exactly 90. I am pulling into OP as well, so I added that on. So I ended up putting about 80% OP. Just I'm gonna move off to the right, because the right side is a little more friendly. This is more like mid. I'll put this at 15. 15, 6, and I'll put it at mid. 3.8. Because you can see here, I'm closer to min. Max will be way over there, but I'm gonna play it at mid. Imagine the ball guide, putting an offset with the ball guide. 5, 6, somewhere around there. Oh, we gotta book it. 3.8. Okay.
Perfect shot.
I pulled up higher, so I'm gonna go long, but we'll see. Okay.
Nice on.
I normally play with basic ball, generally all the way through tour. Last time I only have 3 accounts now. It's my 3rd account. So my 2nd account, developing it. I play basic ball all the way through tour 10. But I'm playing Marlin now because I made a mistake. I was trying to find out. I didn't know how much. I never bought Marlins, so I want to see how much it costs, and I accidentally
Great
pressed the
shot.
button to buy the Marlins. So I have Marlins, so I can use them.
Nice on.
Yeah. Sure, let's play again, I guess. Give them a rematch. Okay, so my QB, gotta remember that. So I switch up to extra mile. Oh, I didn't see the hole. What hole were we at? Checking making all my settings are correct. Okay, oh, really downwind. Okay, that's good. Easy for everybody. Okay, so I'm gonna power slice this. So we didn't talk about that, but in fact, I'll talk about that now. Because EM extra mile, it's pretty horrible in accuracy. Look at his 7. He had a 7, right? His bullseye is over the whole fairway. Look at that. It's barely. It's so big. It fully overlaps that fairway. Huge. So little.
Perfect shot.
A great hit or a good hit would be miles off on extra mile. Oh, beautiful shot. Nice shot. So for me, what I do is I do something called a reverse slice or power slice as much as I can with the extra mile. Let's switch that out. Is that the right club? Nope. Okay. I want to land where he landed, right in a good, right in that. I'll play that thing. Hurry up now. Okay, 3-3. 3-3, so about 3 up. Right around there. 3-3. A little 13.5 rings. Didn't quite get that, so a little more. There. Power slice this thing. Hopefully that'll be good. I want to get close to the left rough. Ah, no, too little, too far away. Not enough, not enough. That's okay. I've done this about 2 or 3 times now. So, yeah, I gotta take off some top spin. I don't think I can clear that rough. So I've already maxed this Tour 7. Just kind of want to camp out here because I want to get Tour 7 cards. Basically, I want to get a Endbringer, my Apox, and my Cat on this shot. Oh, beautiful shot. Okay, so I'll play this at minus 25. Minus 25. I'm gonna have a Nirvana. Let's see where I am on my slider. And now this one I'm gonna play slider, so I'll say 85%. 1-1. Okay, let's see if we can do the same thing. There's a little funnel here. Hard without a ball guy to tell what that funnel is. Yeah, okay, it's funnel this right there. Okay. Oh.
Great shot.
Maybe the funnel will help me out. Come on, funnel, help me out. Nope. Can't help me out that much.
Nice
All right,
on.
nice shot. Ah. Yeah. Let's see if he wants another one. Well, I guess it's leaving it up to me. We'll go one more time. Max. V. Oh, this is gonna be rough. It's gonna be really rough. This one I don't even struggle with this one. Really struggle. This one I'm just gonna eyeball. So I'm gonna move 12.5 rings. I'm gonna reverse slice it. And then a reverse slice. So I want it moving to the right. I'll get it as far down as I can so I can clear these trees. I hope I cleared the trees, but I don't think so. Oh, I did. All right, good. I just got the extra mile 6 like, I don't know, 10 games ago. He should be far enough back that I don't think the trees will hurt him. Oh, I don't know about that. Maybe not. Let me see. Okay, this is, I'm gonna play this at 10. I'm gonna play an offset. 6-1. Yeah, put that at 0. 1-7. Move up to give myself a little bit of room. And then you gotta book it. Yeah. 1-7. Okay, let's see if we can sink it.
Perfect
Let's see how this
shot.
goes. Ah,
Nice on.
I had a feeling I had to move up. Yeah, it's a hard danger with, you don't get a rollout when you put, you know, even 2 backspin. 3 or 4, yeah, you're not, it's just gonna stop dead. There'll be no really roll. So I have to truck up, I have to move up even more. I don't know, I feel it tends to stop more when you're hitting a little to a lower elevation. It tends to run out more when you're hitting to a higher elevation. If the green is above you, it tends to run out more. If the green is below you, it tends to stick a little more.
Great shot.
Oh, worked out. Shot.
Nice on.
Okay.
Birdie.
And so just to talk a little bit more about the reverse slice and the power slice. So I think it's only until you get to extra mile 7 where a reverse slice, you can get it to go straight. Up until then, extra mile 1 through 6, there's not enough curl on the club so that if you reverse slice, it'll
Birdie.
still curl. You can't get it going straight, so you have to allow for that. Okay. Okay, I don't know what to do in this one. All my time I'm just horrible. I never practiced this one. No idea. So I'm just gonna go max. Try my best. Cross my fingers. 40, 100, and let's go 30. Let's try 30. So 3-4. Look what, like that, maybe? Something like that. I don't know. 3-4. I gained some elevation, so I'm gonna take off. Want it to curl. Something like that. Oh my god, that's not gonna
Great
help.
shot.
That will not help. Pretty horrible. 14 yards. 14 yards. Yeah, I would like to. I'm laughing at myself. It's pretty bad. I hardly play this. I haven't played this in so long. Oh, that's nuts. That's pretty crazy. Okay. All right, let's be more sensible. Yeah, so yeah, side spin 4, so that helps a lot.
Great shot.
That's good. Let's roll it out decently.
Nice on.
Okay, again. Luck. 14 yards. Hey, that's pretty horrible. Okay, let's do another one. Oh, let me start this. There we go. Trying to open up my clubs as quickly as possible on this account. Okay, not the best start. Oh, another difficult hole. It's really hard, this one. Okay. So same thing on the reverse slice. But oh, plus is that. So it'll be a little trickier. Oh, I don't have to reverse this. I'll push up 3. A little trickier. So I'll play that 10, 77 miles and 3-1. Definitely not full top. 3.5 maybe. Something like that. 3.5 maybe 4. 2.5. Okay. Where am I at? 3-1. Pushing up 3.
Perfect shot.
Okay, let's see how that goes. I'm gonna go way down. Okay, that's the best I can do. The Guardian has no top spin, so I need to get as short a shot as I can to this really long hole. To get as far down as I can. So I was adjusting the spin. What I'm doing there is I stretch out to max because I saw that's the farthest I could probably land. Right at full max extension. I looked at how many rings I was into max, which is about 3
Perfect
rings.
shot.
So I make my adjustment. Then I push up 3 rings and I look at how far I push into OP. And I saw that I pushed just a little bit into OP. And so I apply that amount of OP. The idea is just try to get back to where you started or where you're trying to get to, that full max extension point. Call that 0, 5-0, so 3-3. There. I don't know if I have enough. I'm gonna play it to the side. Yeah, I'll play it to the side. I'm not gonna do anything fantastic here. Let's try to survive this hole. So I gotta max it too. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, I got lucky and hit perfect. See if the adjustment was right. Whoa, a little left, more left than I wanted to. That's all I wanted to do, is get down there. So that's a little hard. But he's putting full top for his sniper 8, but that would take him way over the green, maybe into the rough. Even that looks a little spooky. He may be in the rough, maybe. It's hard to tell because the ball guy's not full yet. I think the 8 is pretty full though. Well, so he might be okay, sorry. Yeah, it's fine. I thought he had a stunted ball guide, but I forgot. I think sniper 7 is like 4 already. So you see almost all the ball guide. So his 8 might be 4+ in ball guide. Which means just a lot. You see almost everything. Okay. Hey.
Great shot.
Okay.
Eagle.
Little worried on that one. What is a Firefly? Firefly is 48 accuracy. Okay, no wonder. Yeah, Endbringer is a high level rapiers. They're pretty much, they're very tiny like that. He has 100, so you can hit like 4 rings off good. Super off and still drop. With the Firefly, you hit a good even from close, it may miss. Well, Firefly 3 anyway. Okay. So we're at. See what hole we get. Oh man. Damn. I think this is like 30. If you extend, how far do you get down? Okay. All right, so I may be at an advantage. I forgot where I can get to with a basic ball. So I have more yardage, I think. I hope with a Guardian 5. So I can get a little farther down. Have more backspin. So I have a little more control with my shot than he will. So I don't know the adjustment though. Just kind of guessing. I'm gonna play that at 35. Since I'm gonna go way down.
Perfect shot.
Ball is in the air a long time. Oh, that's a nice shot. That's pretty good.
Nice on.
So everything is gonna be exaggerated a little bit because the ball's gonna be in the air far longer. Okay, not too bad. So I'll go right there. 39. So in fact, because it's downwind, I'm gonna go 40-ish. In fact, you know, such a strong wind. So 7-4. Everything's gonna push more. So 8 being 2 grids, I'm gonna go 4. Look at 4. 4 grids maybe. I'm gonna go 7-4. Pulling uphill, so I'm gonna put some under power for that, just so maybe here. Maybe that's how that goes. Oh, I don't know. Maybe get closer. So everything we talked about there. Got all the elements, the fundamentals in that shot. Not the best, but decent. Hitting to a much lower elevation, so yeah, I added 35%. Add a little extra more because this is a higher mile per hour wind and pushing from behind, being tailwind. Trying to utilize the standard ball guide offset of 2 grids. But since it's in the air much longer than a normal shot, a normal level shot, it's gonna push even more, stretch out the ball guide even more, especially since the ball guide is bouncing to a lower elevation as well. So I doubled that to about 4, and then pulling uphill. So it's pulling backwards straight up the hill. I was raising my elevation, so I took off some power just to make sure I could not overshoot where I was trying to hit. So all of that was going on. Okay. Okay. Okay, this one I want to power slice. See what elevation I use depending on the wind direction. Yeah, I'll go 10 on that. 7-0. 3-1. Okay, so what I'm worried about is I'm gonna hit farther than where I stretch out to, but the fairway's coming in towards me as I go farther out, so I gotta think about that. So I'm gonna go right there. 3-1. And then move my 13.5 because I'm doing a full power slice. Kind of sloppy that one. Hopefully that'll be okay. Oh, I might be in the trap. Maybe in the trap on the rough. Yeah. I was thinking about taking off because this is narrow gap. I need extra mile 6 to get a little more top spin. So yeah, it brings those I can finally start to reach the gap. So I need to take off a little bit of curl, or maybe not as much top spin. Go back to extra mile 5 top spin.
Perfect shot.
Okay, so I'm gonna go minus 30 on this one. You know what? That's still gonna do minus 30. 7, so this is definitely droppable. Definitely droppable. Just trying to see where I am here. I'm gonna go 40. It's 0.4, not much at all. I'm gonna extend it out. Oh man.
Great shot.
Son of a gun.
Nice on.
Yeah, I may have lost this one. He's gonna have a super easy shot. I don't know if I have enough backspin there. They may have a little too much juice on this one. Now he's overpowering too, so yeah, he might skedaddle past the hole there. Oh, not too bad.
Nice on.
Okay.
Birdie. Birdie.
Okay, let's see what's coming up. Okay. Yeah, so he's playing it not in the best way. But it's sniper 9 on this, so yeah, he's making it harder than it should be. So if he hits it within about 1.2 yards, that'd be a good shot for him. It makes it a little harder than it needs to be for
Perfect
him.
shot. Nice on.
Yeah, I'm looking to try to get to 1.2 a decent shot over to this. I'm gonna go 15. Maybe 20. 20. And then 5.2. And I think I'm at, yeah, we'll go mid. So at 3.7, I'm gonna go 7 back. And I'm looking to flatten out this ball guide to kind of make it stop. Right there. Go to the edge a little bit. Where am I at? 3-7. Okay. Little OP because I got into a little bit of a.
Great shot.
It's okay. Still might be okay.
Nice on.
So yeah, trying to get within 1 yard all the time on this hole. So he should have been easily able to beat me. Kind of took a different approach. Definitely full back. In that sense, you cut out the ball guide. You're making it kind of like a rough bump. We're putting full backspin and bouncing off that downhill slope. It doesn't have enough time in the air to move the ball, so even though it's curving a lot, it hits the ground right on the second bounce. It hits the first bounce and scoots and shoots down at the ground to the second bounce, so it doesn't spend much time in the air. So it's kind of like a putt. So the ball guide is much truer and easier to see and make it stop right where you see it. So that's why if you use a 9 or sniper 9 or 10, you're looking to get within 1 yard on this hole. Okay. So do this, open that. Just trying to open up this club so I can advance this account as fast as I can. I got a runner. Don't need to upgrade that. Yeah, that did something unusual. I kind of put a little bit of money into this one. Not sure why. I was on vacation. I wanted to. Oh, this is gonna be hard. Yeah. I hope I go second. Hope I go second. Nope. Okay. Got a shot. Yeah, I'm gonna reverse slice this one. We'll go 15 on that and 6-2. Max 2-9. I'm just gonna go straight. I'm not gonna put curl on this. I'm gonna aim it up there. So out there. Okay. 2-9 because of the curl that I was talking about that I can't get rid of. Gotta hurry. It's over and a half. Yeah, hopefully I made all these adjustments right. It's gonna be in the middle of the fairway. Okay. I was aiming far off to the right. I didn't put any spin in the ball. Okay, I know this curl, I can't get on a reverse slice, it's gonna curl. So I'm kind of planning for a curl shot with it. And now I don't know if I can reach with a Guardian 5. We'll see. I have no top spin. So Guardian 5. I think I'll play that at. Trying to thinking ahead for the power slice for the Guardian 5. I think it's 20. I look at the accuracy. 78.
Perfect shot.
22, 23, somewhere around there maybe. Oh, nice shot. Hopefully I can just blast it right over everything. I hope. That'll be the best case scenario for me, straight downwind. Be able to reach. Nope, I don't get that. Okay, so this is the worst case scenario for me. Okay, so I'll go 20. 3-6. 2-8. So, oh man. My 2.5 top spin. You know what? That should be okay. I think. Too eight, right? Oh no, I didn't want
Great
that.
shot.
I didn't want Okay. Yeah, be a little tough here. No guarantee with a Firefly. I was planning on power slicing it, but I was running out of time. Just to get the extra curl.
Perfect shot.
So with this Firefly, I'm gonna be a little stuck. I'm gonna basically have to use eyeball. I don't know any rules for the Firefly, so okay, kind of fortunate it's not super, wind's not super crazy. See if the ball guide is solid there, not too bad. So I'm looking to see. So okay, not too far away, so that's okay. So right there should be good if I hit perfect. Just gotta hit perfect. Okay.
Perfect shot.
So what I'm doing there is I'm looking at another rule. I didn't talk about it, but the rule for chips kind of works. Is for every 5 green squares at 8 miles per hour at 5 green squares, you're just gonna move the ball, your landing spot, about half a hole. So from the middle of the flag stick to the edge of the hole is equivalent to 8 miles per hour at 5 green squares. So I saw my landing spot. I was measuring my landing spot with my fingers. I was putting my hand on my screen, looked at 5 green squares, measured how far the ball was flying. It was flying about 5 green squares. So 8 mile per hour, I need to be at the edge of the hole. This one again. So 8 miles per hour, you need to be at the edge of the hole, but since it was 4 miles per hour, I only need to be halfway to the hole. So that's why I put the ball guide halfway between the flag stick and the edge of the hole in the direction of the wind. And it's just kind of rough. It works though. And this is worst case scenario for me. Absolute worst case scenario. Because I have no top spin. So he won this hole. I might as well forfeit. There's nothing I can really do. Just gotta play a max OP Guardian, I think, is the best case. Hope I hit perfect. But yeah, I don't think there's much you can do. So I'm playing this at 50. This is into the headwind.
Perfect shot.
At 100% at max. Max everything. And cross my fingers. Hit a pretty decent shot.
Nice on.
Wrong club, wrong ball for me. On this hole. Well, let's see where I am. Let's see what I can get out of it from here. Let's see. Yeah, I don't think that's going to get me anywhere. I'd rather be over here, I think. Shoot it from right there. I'm going to go about 5 grids to the back there. That's what I'm thinking. Okay, and then what did I do? I didn't put my stuff in. So 6.5, so 6.4. Okay, 50% OP. Oh,
Great shot.
yeah, that's not gonna do me any good. Well, at least I got the fairway. Yeah, tough. Seems like a nice guy. Or knowledgeable, and he knew it wasn't the easiest shot there. Kind of stuck in a. But if I was super good, yeah, we had no problem hitting perfect. You know, we'd have a decent shot. But yeah, I need a full smash OP on that one too. Okay, this one is really low. So I'm gonna play 0. 87, 35. Cheat it a little bit to the left. 35. Yeah. Curl it. Oh man.
Great shot.
That might be okay though. This puts me farther away. With a guardian again. So a little bit of a problem. And then, but my driver adjustment, this one's something, it's a little more advanced, but what you see in elevation with a driver, you should put a lot less than what you think. Generally 15% less. So if you're thinking it looks like a 15% sniper elevation, you should put 0. Oh, he OP'd it. Okay. Ah, not too bad. Looks like I can get there. Oh yeah. Okay. And why I'm talking about that driver thing is because, again, these amount to move, we were talking about how do you figure out how to move, and everyone's using the 3 minus A over 50 model. It's not perfect, it's an estimation, so. And that's how it kind of works with the driver. If you're trying to hit your spot, it needs about 50% less than what you would with a wood.
Perfect shot.
Okay, so the top spin should be fine. I'm just worried more about the curl now, because the wind is going to be pushing to the right. So I'm going to take off a little bit of curl, but leave the top spin. I don't think I'm in danger of running out of the fairway or getting to that little gap. No, yeah, no way. So I'll play this at 5, 5.8, 2.5. Power curl, but not. I'm going to take off a little bit of curl. And I'm going to land where I'm aiming pretty much, so I don't have to move off too much. So 2.5, 2.5, 2.5, 2.5. 2.5, I'm above 13.5 because I'm power slicing. That's full curl, so I'm going to take off a little bit of curl. Oh, I didn't take enough curl. It's not, doesn't matter. Okay. That really wouldn't have mattered. I don't have the distance because it's not helping. There's no downwind, so getting to the super fat part of the fairway, I would have been fine, I would think. We have a full curl. Okay, and I forgot to say what I'm trying to do here. I'm gonna play.
Perfect shot.
I'm not gonna offset the ball guide, but I'm gonna try and increase the amount I move away. So I don't want to hit where I'm aiming. I'm gonna over adjust, and I'm gonna use 10%. I think. Oh no way! I'm gonna use 5. In fact, I'm gonna keep it at 0. The wind is so small. 2-0. Yeah, it's closer to. I'm gonna guess it at 30. I'm gonna input it. So 0.9, and I want to get off the green, off that fringe area. I want to put the ball guide really close there, right there. Okay, where am I at? 0.9. 0.9. Okay. Okay, let's see how that works.
Shot.
Oh,
Nice on.
oh man. Needed more. I needed something other than 0. That didn't change it.
Birdie.
Yeah, better than 10%. I need to
Birdie.
I need to overcompensate my landing spot even more than what I did, just a little more. Okay, let's see what we got. Okay. So, oh, he has a 10. I have. So I think he has an advantage since he has a sniper 10. But I have a guardian, so on this hole is helpful. 10. I'll play it at, I think 15.
Perfect shot.
Maybe 10. I think I'll play it at 10. Oi. So on this hole, there's that you can see right there. The pin is on a little shelf, so you know it'll be a little longer than short for sure. Just, oh, that's a lot. Yeah, so I'm gonna go 15 because of the wind, and I will go mid 5-8. So all of that, I'm gonna look for the ball guide. 2 grades short, try and land. But I want to be up above the hole, so that's okay. And 5-8. Pull towards the target line a little bit. Okay. Try to hit perfect.
Perfect shot.
I'm gonna be above the hole, which I didn't get. Lucky I just barely got on the ledge. If it was a little shorter, it would roll backwards. So. Okay. Pop that. Rapier. What does that look like? Rapier. What does that look like here? 38 more yardage. Ball guide becomes. No, the accuracy is the same. Oh, it's better. It's longer. Top spin's the same, but the ball guide's not quite as good. I think I'm gonna go. Okay, I'm gonna pause, and I'll be right back. I want to switch everything out to a rapier. So let me pause, and I'll be right. Okay, we have all rapiers now in my bags. play with that. I don't know why, but I worry about missing my chips. I'm not the best at hitting perfect all the time. Oh, tough hole here. Tough hole with low level clubs and power zero ball. So what kind of win we get? Oh, okay, we got the best win for us here. We'll call that 15 and 4-all, so we get 1-9. Let's see how much I need to go. So push up 2. Okay, now push up 2 right there. So 1-9. Definitely gonna pull towards the target line. One 9. Okay, push up 2. Oh,
Great shot.
I don't know. It's gonna be dangerous. It's gonna be close. Ooh, okay, I got lucky. Gotta pretty much hit perfect on this drive. Baby greats are acceptable if you're set up okay. So same thing. I pushed up into OP. I didn't go full max forward roll. I didn't want to roll through the fairway, so cut the ball guide down a little bit without too much topspin. Pushed up to make sure my second bounce could land on decently onto the next fairway. Saw I was 2 rings into OP. Made my adjustment and pushed 2 more rings. Another way you could have done it is, as you push your 2 rings into OP, look at what percent, how far you're into OP. If you're like halfway into OP, you can make your adjustment and just stop there and pull 50% OP. Oi, I'm on the wrong bag. All right, I gotta fix that. Okay, I'm just gonna play this 1-2-1. I'm just gonna roll out. I don't have a ball guide, I don't think. I'll move 1-1. Pull towards the target line. Clean it out. Should be somewhat okay. Yeah.
Great shot.
Maybe that'll be okay. Maybe I under adjusted, hopefully. Not enough.
Nice
So I gotta get quickly change this to one of my shots to let's switch it back. Sniper 7 now. Yeah. Alright, we'll try it. It's not the worst. Probably basic ball, the lack of power, I think, can be hurtful. Some of these shootout holes. That's why I keep the Guardian in the bag, just for the shootout holes. Even though in a lot of the par 5s, it doesn't, it's not helpful to have a Guardian. As long as you blast your longest driver in the fairway, you can be competitive on these long par 5s.
Perfect shot.
And that's why I'm a big proponent of power slicing or reverse slicing your extra mile.
Nice on.
The basic ball.
Eagle.
Yeah. So like without the Guardian, I can't do that shot I did with on that shootout where I put full max backspin and I'm trying to bounce it off the downslope to make it like a putt. Yeah, I won't have enough backspin with the Sniper 7.
Eagle.
Sniper 7 will be problematic on distance in a lot of the shootouts, I think. We'll see. The ball guide is helpful though. Yeah, this one might be okay. If I downwind. Okay, yeah, so it might be okay. I don't know if he has enough backspin to do that. I don't think he has enough backspin. Yeah. He's underparing a little bit, so that's good.
Great shot.
Oh, not bad. I take that back. It's a pretty good shot.
Nice on.
Yeah, it's a bit tough one. This is a bit tough one. Way up there. I'll play at 30. 4-8. 5-8. Hopefully get it over there. But a ball hit doesn't really help much. I'll do that. 5-8. Okay.
Perfect shot.
I did it again.
Nice on.
Pretty bad, pretty bad. I'm just hopeless on this, so. Freaking. Okay. Let's get the right bag going. I'd like to be farther down the hill. Okay. Yeah, this one too. Yeah, this will be tough. So, epoch 7, power 3. I'm gonna go EM6, power 0. But, so severe disadvantage here.
Great shot.
But we're going for it. Hopefully I can, we'll see if I can hop that fairway. If I can hop that fairway, I might be okay. Oh, the wind's good. Wind's good. 15. 3-1. 3-8. 3.5 up. Let's see what we got. Wow, I don't know. I don't know. Okay. I don't know. I don't know if I have it. We'll try. Okay, 12.5. Oh, it bothers me. I'm putting to a lower elevation too. I want to lose some distance that way. Come on, get over the fairway. Get. Nope. We're in trouble. So as I moved off the left, I really dropped down a little bit. So I knew I was going to lose distance. And we're going into the wind.
Great shot.
Oh, yeah, the backspin boost ball, yeah. Okay. That's 5. All I can do is blast it. That's all I can do. Try to get up there as far as I can. 3, 4, 1, 2.
Perfect shot.
Get up, get up, get up, get up. 15. Okay, I'm gonna go off what I've been trying to do. I'm gonna use my calculator. Since I'm at a disadvantage here, I'm gonna go for the dunk.
Eagle.
Play this at minus 18. Minus 18. Going for the dunk. 85. Trying to get as much control as I can. Oh, I cannot. Can't do it anyway. Okay, so 10, 20. Where's 20? 1, 2. I want to do an offset on this one.
Perfect shot.
I might miss to the left, I think. Oh,
Nice off.
out of my hand. I'd have preferred to dunk it. Alright, again. I was trying to do everything to get in the hole. I didn't actually start to use more information. Use my calculator. Okay, we'll go back to normal play. Let's see. Okay, we've gone just over an hour, so maybe I'll play one last game this way, and then I'll start using the calculator to show you just how having a calculator can be helpful. More information can be helpful. The blast this thing. 10, 1, 2. One, 2. And we're on it. Hurry up. 12.5. Put a little more curl. Okay. Oh, I'm still on my sniper. Get off my sniper.
Great
Yo,
shot.
yeah, he didn't need that. So if his adjustment was, oh yeah. Okay. So I'm thinking it's about -5. But I'm hitting into the head one, so 10 is good, I think. So go to 8. Definitely max. 2-0. Sure, might be drainable. Might be drainable. Get a little more aggressive than that. Try to pull him towards the target line. Okay. And let's see how close we can get. Yeah.
Nice on.
Yeah, I think he'd be better off laying up. You can look at his ball guide. Even if it's perfect, he'll be in the rough. Okay.
Eagle.
Okay, yeah. He's got no chance if he hits perfect, so he needs to hit baby great left. Yeah, he's gonna miss to the right. Oh, I take that back.
Eagle.
Oh, he'll be running out. No adjustment, 5 miles an hour. Pretty good. Okay, I'm playing this at 5. 5. Okay, I'm playing this at 5. I'm gonna play at 5 mid. 5 mid. 80 and 50. So 55. Slight headwind, yeah. So I'm gonna go past the hole. I don't need as much curl. So I need about 2 grids to the left. 5-5. 5-5. I have a curl. Maybe like that.
Perfect
I don't know
shot.
if I put enough curl. We'll see. Oh, bite.
Nice on.
Oh, did I? Oh, I took that. Had a glitch bounce there. I was a little harsh on the top spin, but not that harsh. Not that. Yeah, I lost this one. Yeah, we'll see. 5, I move 5. Yeah, he's about right. He's doing okay. Side spin 3. Yeah, he should.
Great
I
shot.
didn't see which way he hit. Great. Oh, yeah, that's perfect. It's fine.
Nice on.
Go. You're unlucky. Okay, so play a couple more holes, but this time we're just gonna use them. I'm gonna make use of the calculator. So I guess a couple of things that are gonna be happening is you need to look at right there. as you can see the slider here, I'm going to be really trying to dial in the slider. So instead of 50, I don't know, be using sliders like 33% or 56. Try to really dial it in. Same process using the Golf Clash fundamentals. I'm going to look at the basic elevation. So I'll say the actual elevation looks about 5% lower. Then if I'm over adjusting the landing spot, I'll add it as an additional elevation. I might just add it together, but say I'll do 20% more to accommodate the extra movement I want because the ball is curling. So I'm over adjusting the landing spot to take into account the secondary wind effects on the ball guide. I may do that and switch around. I may offset the ball guide. But I'm going to use heavy use of this slider offset feature that you'll see here. So all this does is I can move a certain number of rings, and if I tell the calculator I'm moving so many Sniper 7 rings, it knows how many yards that is. It takes that information and adjusts the slider for you. So if I start at 0% slider, I move up 10 Sniper 7 rings. I just enter that I'm at 0 and move 10 from min, and it'll calculate that into yards and turn that into a slider percentage. So yeah, let's go. Oh, and also I'm going to use the wind direction model too. So I'm not going to add elevation for the landing spot. So if I want to, if it's something that's 5, let's go 100% slider here, and something that looks, let's get a number that looks around 20 win, 30 win. Oh yeah. Oh, I can't do 30 win. 5 win? Something 1 then. How about? Oh, that's 0.5. 5 miles per hour. Yeah, that's good. 49. 48. Okay, so 48, you see that's 2 rings and an extra mile. Now what we're doing was, if I was into headwind, I'll say, oh, I'll play that at 20 and at 2.3. But instead, what I'm going to do is I'm going to let the calculator figure that out by saying I'm hitting into direct headwind that's facing towards me. So it's kind of like a compass. Wind straight ahead, tailwind is 0 degrees, wind right into your face is 180 degrees. That's basically it. So it's actually saying I should pull 2.9 rather than 2.0. So it's almost 40-50% additional, yeah. But it's all baked in there. So we're gonna use that. Let's play a couple more games. What hole is this? What hole is that? Oh, wow. Okay, I think I know what that is. Oh, okay. It doesn't really matter. The wind is so small, so I'll just leave it at that. Oh, yeah, 1.9. Oh, yeah, what are they? Sorry. So 0.8. Power slice this thing. 0.8. So I'm not gonna power slice it that much, honestly. I'm gonna take off some curl. 13.5. Take off a little bit of curl. Okay, I want to get around the corner. Take off the curl like that. Oh no, I didn't go enough curl. That's a mistake. Okay, we're in trouble now. I was thinking the 1.9 was gonna really push me down, but it didn't take me anywhere. That was a mistake. Oh, what am I doing? Okay, that was a really dumb mistake. I needed my APOC 1. I wouldn't have helped it. I'm thinking about APOC 1 power slice. On this hole. I got lucky that I didn't make it through. That was a dumb mistake for me. okay. Yeah, we'll play it over here. I'll play it over here. Just for the hub, I want to see what that's going to be. So what am I looking at? What, 6.5? Somewhere around there.
Great shot.
So, just trying to look at the contour to see what the elevation is going to be for this third shot. I'll play this at maybe 5 is okay. I think 5 will be alright.
Perfect shot.
So I'll put the 5 up here. I'll try and do a over adjustment on my landing spot. Oh yeah, for sure. An additional 5. That's just so 1 through 5. Let's go. Wow. Okay, I'm gonna go 5 back. T114. I need this a little bit. Okay. Oh.
Great shot.
Shucks. It's a lot of under par.
Perfect
A
shot.
lot of under par.
Nice on.
Okay. Alright, let's see how this rapier works. How much top spin do I get? Not too bad. Doesn't look glitchy. It's close. That should be okay.
Perfect shot. Birdie.
Okay.
Birdie.
Oh, yeah, this is gonna be tough. Yeah. And it's got downwind, so not too bad. And pushing towards the hole. think I'll play this at 10, I think. So I think I'll be at a little bit of an advantage just because the Guardian's longer. So I won't need to extend my ball guide quite as much. It just, this one is really all about distance and getting to just get onto the green. That's low. Yeah, I'll go somewhere like 7.
Perfect shot.
Oh, perfect. Beautiful. Oh, he's gonna be pretty close. Nice shot.
Nice on.
So yeah, he had a ball guide to look at. So I gotta beat that, but that's gonna be a little hard. But I will try. So we'll call that 6537. Right at 100. So 27. So look at the ball guide. It's gonna push forward just a little bit. 275. Okay.
Perfect shot.
Yeah, let's see if my ball guide was okay. Nope, doesn't look good. Choked it up too much. Yucks. Junk. Okay, try another one. Yeah, so that one, it was in my head, I just thought it was going to extend out a little bit more, but really it was more crosswind than anything. Yeah, just trying to envision it just getting onto the green, but yeah, my vision wasn't so good on that one. Okay. Oh, this will be a little rough. What's hard is the landing spot here is turtleback. So it makes it really hard. You gotta hit. I mean, it's gonna change how your ball guide looks on the shot.
Perfect shot.
If you go left or right of your aiming point. Oh, you just made it. Just made it with a par 2. Just made it. Gotta hurry up on this one. Okay, I'm gonna call this 0. 164. 49. So I'm gonna be back here. Sorry, right back here. Oh, I can do it. Okay. Back here, 49. Oh man, that's not enough. Not enough. Get under for it. All right. Oh, I got the wrong club for this hole. Wrong club. Yeah, both kind of stuck. I need top spin because it's be ideal for a rough bump. So either a rough bump or a dunk, but I don't think I have the distance. And that'll put a Goliath in my hand.
Perfect shot.
Oh, Goliath will be okay. If I'm a Goliath in the rough, I'll be okay.
Nice on.
That'd be best case scenario. But it's downwind. Yeah, transition. So I don't know what to do. There's nothing much I can do. Two hop it into the hole, I guess. Two hop it into the hole. How do I play that? Okay. I'll set this at 15, 400, 47.
Perfect shot. Nice on.
Right idea.
Birdie. Birdie.
Okay. Okay, so yeah, this is good. You can see how I played this differently. So I placed at 5%, and I'm just going to let the calculator take care of what it is. So I'll say that's 130 to 3. It's going to be 5 and 8 up about. So 156. There, 1.5. What's it gonna be? 1.5. Yeah.
Perfect shot.
I hit my spot. A little too much curl.
Nice on.
Trying to hit a very specific spot. So I'm notice I moved off to the right edge to kind of help me bring the ball to the right. So that's kind of like hitting that hump. I mean, it's just hard. You got to be pretty accurate. So using the right slider, trying to, I guess 5 is a decent elevation, and a correct pull angle to kind of get me to land at the spot I'm aiming at. But again, it was only 2.3 miles per hour, so.
Perfect shot. Nice on.
Okay. We'll go one more, and then we'll call it. This hasn't been, you know. One more. At least have max trophies, right? Try to anyway. Yeah, not the best example of stellar play, but I think we're getting a decent variety of golf clash mechanics that we need to think about. So this one, I think I'll do the same thing. I'll switch to, if my thing is set up correct. It looks good. Quickly, yeah, I'll call it 5. 150, 19. I mean, it doesn't need to be, but 2-3. I'm gonna end up where I wanted last time, I guess. 2, 3. %. Yeah, that should be okay. Should be okay. A little farther back than I wanted. Okay, so opens up the left approach, go around the left of the tree, or a big old hook around the tree. Depends on which way the wind's coming. Just gotta do this a little quick.
Great shot.
Pretty daring. Trying to hit the very tiny fairway. Pretty exacting. So this one using my calculator, I know it's 0. Okay, so I got the left approach, so that's good. 105, 65, 100, so 4-4. Okay, I can get over that tree, so that's good. I'll go 50%. Left spin. 50% OP, a little more than that. Okay, 50% OP. What am I saying? 4-4. What, 75% OP?
Great shot.
I could have curled it left, but
Nice on.
yeah, there's a giant backboard in the back of that green, so yeah, I'm just looking to survive par 5s. Very few you can attack with this level of clubs and par 0 ball and my skill set. Being able to hit perfect. Full OP, so
Perfect shot.
nice shot.
Birdie.
Oh, and I forgot to tell you, I also put a little more OP on that one because it pulled off the fairway to a lower elevation. So the thinking was I pulled up into 50%. That's where I wanted to be. I saw the ball guide was a little aggressive onto the green, so I knew 50 was a little much. Could have been a little less. Around 50. I pulled about 25% into OP, and then I pulled off the pad, so I was thinking all in all I need about 90%, but I played it around 80% of OP.
Perfect shot.
Nice shot.
Birdie.
Okay. Let's go to should I hold? What do we have? Okay, not so bad. I don't know. I wish I knew what this elevation was actually. I'll play this at 7. 7, that's good. That's pretty 100 and 7 and I hurry this. 0 about 10 up. Let's say 11 up. So 302. I want 7. Okay, 30. Not too bad. I can put just a teeny tiny bit of OP. Oh, that's not gonna help. I was right to the right side. I already hit great left and great right. Okay.
Nice on.
A little fortunate there. So adjustment was a little shy. So maybe it plays like 10%. That didn't move. 12, 13, 14% maybe. Yeah, maybe it's 14%. Maybe 12%. At least play this 12% next time if I kept notes on it, but I'm not going to keep notes up for turn 7. Maybe I can. I do plan on being here a little bit. So he's playing it in a harder version again. I forgot. I didn't see what kind of sniper he had. So if we can get it within 1.2, that'll be a good shot. Just plays it harder this way. That's decent. Yeah. Yeah, nice guy. Okay, well, I think that'll be it. We went over an hour on this. In addition to the time to talk about the fundamentals. So yeah, I just want to go over that since again, this is just a super baby account, playing basic ball, low level clubs. If you're starting out, for people just starting out, or actually goes beyond just starting out, starting to get into intermediate play with Golf Clash, the things you got to think about. So, all right, thanks for watching.